Welcome, Kleschka crew, to week number 10 of Kleschka Picks. We are already at double digits. I cannot believe how fast the season is going by. And I want to say thank you to you, the Kleschka crew, everyone that is subscribed. And I hope you are enjoying the videos, everybody that watches. It really does mean a lot. I do appreciate it. And if you're watching right now, please hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. It's free. If you love sports content, this is the right place. And we are on the road to 200K. That is the next goal. And there will be a big giveaway when we hit that number. For now, let's get into week 10 of Kleschka Picks.
Let's go, let's go!
Colts and Titans. The Colts lost to the Ravens last week. They were not the defensive masterminds. The Ravens were. They played good defensively. The Titans also played good defensively, getting a win over the Bears. Derrick Henry didn't play the best against that defense, but hopefully he turns it around because he's on my fantasy team, and I need you, King Henry. I think the Titans will once again play all right, because they're playing another good defense, a good solid defense. They might struggle, but somehow they're still going to pull off a victory just like they did last week. I mean, the Bears' lack of offense is another huge reason why, but the Colts aren't much better, so give me the Titans winning this one 23-16. Buccaneers and Panthers. The Buccaneers lost to the Saints last week, and it's a week you want to forget. That whole team played terribly. With all those offensive pieces, they really looked terrible. All they could muster was a field goal. That's all they could get. With Tom Brady, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown made his debut. I bet you might have not even realized that because that's how bad they played. Gronk and the running backs too, Jones and Fournette, they were absolutely horrendous. The Panthers, they played pretty good. They actually put a strong competition against the Chiefs, but they did lose just barely this week. The Panthers are looking good, even though it looks like McCaffrey might be out again with a shoulder, I believe is what it is. I think Tampa was so bad last week, and Carolina's been pretty solid all season. So give me the Panthers 30-24. The football team and the Lions. The football team lost to the Giants, and the Lions lost to the Vikings. Pretty much only Dalvin Cook. That dude is a monster, and we're going to talk a lot about him when we get to the Vikings game. This week, Matthew Stafford was a COVID scare last week, but he did end up playing and eventually was taken out because he was playing bad. I think this week we got a rebound week for Matthew Stafford and the Lions. DeAndre Swift has looked pretty good at running back. So give me Stafford having a rebound. Give me the Lions winning 27-20. Jaguars and Packers. The Packers absolutely ran over an injured 49ers team, making them look like roadkill. It was just beating up on somebody that is already on the ground. Then you got the Jaguars, who barely lost to the Texans. I think this is an easy one. I've said it. The Jaguars started off high, and they really have not been able to get that back. The Packers have so much talent. Aaron Rodgers is playing like an MVP this year, and ever since he got Devontae Adams back, it's just been scary. It's been too easy. So give me the Packers 31-17. Texans and Browns. The Texans, they barely got that win over the Jaguars. Deshaun Watson has been playing way better ever since they got rid of Bill O'Brien. Probably the best thing for him, it was like a ball and chain, dude. He was just shackled, and all he wanted to do was be free, and it's been like that ever since they got rid of B.O.B. Then you got the Browns, who were on a bye week last week, and normally I favor teams that are coming off a bye week because they're fresh, they're rested, but the Browns got some injuries. Baker is shaky, so give me the Texans winning this one close, 24-20. Eagles and Giants. The Eagles had a bye week last week, and the Giants got a win over the football team. Why is it every week that there's an NFC East matchup? We don't want to see these. This division is so sad. But the Eagles, I think they are the better team in this situation. This division is just so sad, and I can't believe that we have to see matchups every week. Like, why can't the Giants go and play like the Seahawks, where it's just an easy Seahawks blowout or something? This week, give me the Eagles beating the Giants 27-23. Broncos and Raiders. The Broncos lost to the Falcons last week, and the Raiders, they beat the Chargers, and they got very lucky. The Chargers literally were this close to winning the game, and it got overturned. Football really is a game of inches, and that is how the Raiders got their W last week. This week, a division matchup against the Broncos. The Broncos almost came back against the Falcons, but could not do it. The Raiders have been looking good this season. They certainly impressed me. Their run game has been good, and Derek Carr has been solid, so give me the Raiders beating the Broncos 30-20. Bills and Cardinals. The Bills absolutely destroyed my Seahawks. An offensive explosion by Josh Allen. He picked this week to be that MVP player that he was at the beginning of the season once again. I know his grandma passed away, and all my condolences go to him and his family. Of course, the passing is always a sad thing. He balled out for her, so I really think that is awesome, Josh Allen. I knew our defense was poor, but he made it look really poor. Then the Cardinals, they lost to the Dolphins. They could have tied it up, but a field goal to tie the game was short. This week, I think it's going to be an offensive battle. Josh Allen is looking good. Kyler Murray has had some, bad luck in the past couple weeks. That's not entirely his fault. I'd say it's the team in a whole, but I think they're going to go back and forth, have a shootout, and I think Kyler Murray, being younger, faster, and more agile, in my opinion, I think that the Cardinals will win this game 34-30. Dolphins and Chargers. The Dolphins got the win over the Cardinals last week. Like I said, their field goal came up short, which allowed the Dolphins to win. TUA is 2-0 ever since he has been starting. The Chargers got Justin Herbert, who always keeps them in games, but he can never finish the job. They always come up short, it feels like. Good things are probably coming for that Chargers team. The Dolphins, however, TUA is that good thing for them. This dude was putting moves on the Cardinals last week, and I think this week that continues. I think TUA is looking so good so far. A battle between two young rookie quarterbacks. I think TUA and the Dolphins come out with the victory 31-27. Steelers and Bengals. The Bengals were on a bye week last week, and the Steelers played the Cowboys and almost lost. I cannot believe the only undefeated team left almost lost to the Cowboys. Garrett Gilbert actually kept them in that game. Juju tried to do a celebration on the star, which is absolutely shunned in Dallas, and he was very close, but the whole team was waiting, making sure he did not get there. So he ended up doing it off to the side, what he wanted to do, but that would have been amazing if he would have celebrated on the star, in my opinion. Their defense is amazing. Ben Roethlisberger, who did just get placed on the COVID list, so he might not play in this game. We'll see. This week, though, even if Big Ben is out, I think the Steelers are so good without Ben anyways. They got James Conner, Juju Smith, Chase Claypool, Eric Ebron. That offense is great. The defense is amazing. So give me the Steelers staying undefeated 33-24. Saints and 49ers. The Saints absolutely destroyed the Buccaneers last week, and the 49ers were destroyed by the Packers. The 49ers really should start giving up hope because they have so many injuries, and they're not just week-to-week injuries. They're long season injuries. So it's going to be tough, especially when you're playing a talented team like Drew Brees and the Saints. Elite quarterback, one of the best running backs in Alvin Kamara. So I don't imagine that the 49ers are going to be able to stop that offense. Give me the Saints winning this one 35-23. Seahawks and Rams. The Rams were on a bye week last week, and they've certainly impressed me this season. What I thought would be a down season, they've actually been able to keep themselves in games and win some of them. The Seahawks, Russell Wilson started off on an MVP pace, and I think he could still win it. He did have a terrible game last week. He did throw for a lot of yards, but the turnovers were killer. 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles. You cannot do that if you're going to be MVP or go to the playoffs, win the Super Bowl. That has to be cut out, Russell. You are my favorite player in all of the NFL, but that performance last week was, that was hard to look at as a Seahawks fan. The whole performance was hard to look at. This week, I think we got a rebound here from Russell Wilson and the offense. Of course, the defense is going to give up points. That happens every week. The defense is not top tier. So give me the Seahawks winning 31-24. Ravens and Patriots. The Patriots got a win over the Jets last week, and I really thought the Jets were going to get their first win of the season, but the Patriots kicked a game-winning field goal, and they got the victory. The Ravens, they got the victory against the Colts. The defense was great for them. Lamar Jackson was solid for them as well. This week, the Patriots are looking at a down season, even though they got a win last week. And with that without Brady, this team has looked totally different. Cam Newton has been trying his best, but it's not the same. Lamar Jackson should have an easy time against this Patriots defense, which is a little banged up as well. So give me the Ravens winning 27-20. Vikings and Bears. The Vikings got to win over the Lions last week, or should I say Dalvin Cook got to win over the Lions last week. He has been insane the past couple weeks, putting up huge rushing numbers, getting all the scoring. It has been the Dalvin Cook show. The Bears lost to the Titans last week. Their offense really could never get going. The Titans defense was solid, and this is going to be a challenge for Dalvin Cook this week. I think the Bears, they were able to shut down Derrick Henry, so can they shut down the hottest running back right now, Dalvin Cook? I think Dalvin Cook is going to win this one. I'm sure Dalvin Cook is going to continue to go off, so give me the Vikings beating the Bears 24-13. All right, everybody, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Please hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. It is free. I got this. And if you made it to the end of this episode, then I want you to comment. Dalvin Cook is hot, hot, hot. All right, I got this. Like the video, subscribe, tell your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your pets, your friends, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, everybody you know. I got this, and I will see you next time.